It's been a while. Shouldn't have left you. Got some fly shit to contemplate too. On the thumbnail, what you see is Dwayne Wade. You see Ricky Williams. And you also see, kind of in the background, the beginning of what we've come to know as the start of the sunken place, coming from the movie Get Out. Why would I use that thumbnail when I looked at Dwayne Wade's situation? We all know Dwayne Wade is married to Gabrielle Union. The issue that I have with that particular dynamic, and also the dynamic of what brother Ricky Williams is now doing, is the message that it sends. And it sends a couple of messages all at once. What am I talking about? What message am I referring to that they're putting out? What would make an engine choose what has been traditionally masculine, what has been traditionally bigger, stronger, faster? Why would they be the poster child of black men, not only in this country, but worldwide? Why would they take the position of people that look like you and I being subservient? Ricky Williams, when you look at this guy as a football player, he's built like somebody who plays football. Neck has always been huge, muscles bulging out, thighs big as I don't know what. I'll tell you a quick story. When I was in high school, I played on a varsity football team that was pretty good, by district champions. I was an offensive lineman / defensive lineman, started first team. One of our defensive line coaches played for TCU. He was a defensive end for TCU, and he had the opportunity to play against Ricky Williams, the same Ricky Williams that's in the thumbnail. Ricky Williams came on a toss, came to the outside, and the same coach that I'm talking about, that was one of my coaches in high school, went to tackle Ricky Williams. He said the last thing that he saw was Ricky Williams' thigh, and then he was waking up on the field and getting carried off to the side to get inspected for a concussion. University of Texas running back. See, but now this same Ricky Williams has taken the approach that he's going to take his wife's last name in an effort to somehow bring some equality to his marriage. It's his marriage. Whatever he wants to do is fine. But what message does it send to other men, young adults, young boys? What message does that send? What message does it send to you? What is it telling you? What does the machine want from you? I've never been married, but I can 100% tell you that if I get married, the expectation is there's a bump in the night. I am to get up and go see about it. That comes with a price. And then one of the small prices that comes with is that my wife will wear my last name if I'm ever, blessed to be married. Is it something that's serious to the average person? It may not be. To me personally, that is something that matters. If I have to lay my life on the line, then sister, you are going to wear my last name. It's the way it's always been done. We're not going to try to reinvent the wheel. With Dwayne Wade, when you look at his situation and how he and Gabrielle Union have decided to run their household, is it their business? Absolutely. Should it matter to us? Absolutely. Especially if you have sons, you have young nephews, you have young men who are looking for some kind of guidance. As if gangster rap wasn't enough, they add this other dynamic where they're saying, you know what? I know that being a young black boy in this society can be rough. I know that it can be a confusing journey trying to figure out who you are. You were raised to believe one thing, the world tells you something different. You have your own ideas, your own aspirations, your own dreams that you want to accomplish. You have things that you want to see, different ideas that you want to bring to fruition. All along the way, you have all of these influences because our traditional family structure is broken down, our cultural structure is broken down. It started out broken, but we still had some vestige of what this thing is supposed to look like. But now you have a lot of influence coming from a lot of different places. And one in particular, without even having to mention it, one in particular is pushing really hard to convince your sons, my sons, your little brothers, you, your nephews, your little cousins, to push them in a particular direction. A direction that in 20, 30, 40, 50 years has the ability to change a lot of what we saw growing up as young men. It's something to think about, it's something to consider. A lot of moisture out here, brothers. In true fashion, as I always say on some of the streams that I participate on, shout out to Brother Dennis Sperling, the question always remains, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? That's all I got for y'all tonight. Big bro, gonna catch up with y'all. Bet.